And after he slept, and he woke up to go pee-pee, according to them, who are there to know he woke up to go pee-pee? Let the person show themselves. How did they know that he woke up to go pee-pee? Were they in a toto to know that he woke up to go pee-pee? The place he dropped, was that where they found the body? So again, I told Kev that day. I said, you, and I thank Kev for that Spoon TV, all the kind of mess. No. I said, you will know. Koi is not sleeping. I myself got my questions. He stood dumbfounded in front of me because I was deputy minister and it's coming from my mouth. I said, let's go back to Gifty and her husband and her friend, her co-worker. Two of them were auditors. Let's agree with the government report. Just to be stupid. But before we talk, it was the president that talked. The president said the people were up Broad Street having sex in a car. There were questions. How you, the president of the country, managed to know the people were in the car having sex? Who told you? Who saw them? Now, if you, the president, say that kind of thing, what you expect everybody else to say? But here is the question. Government reports say the people died from carbon monoxide. Why were they saying all over in the people's car they went to the beach? If they want to have sex, they ain't got hotel. They ain't got motel. That up Broad Street, up a hill there, where the party going on, that in the car. But let's look at the carbon monoxide. If at all, the two people were sitting in the car, and they were inhaling carbon monoxide. They were inhaling carbon monoxide. You don't think when the lungs get full, they will start coughing? You don't think they will open the car door, one person will open the car door and jump outside and say, something smelling inside here? Two of them will inhale at the same time and die at the same time. And the seat belt will be on there at the same time. If you can't breathe, you will not bring your window down. Katuma. Puka. Mamma mia. And I told Kev, I said, some things don't make sense. But one day you will know how the auditors die. Because God is not asleep. Fabudu were coming for on the boulevard. Anybody who drive a car, look at my hand. In Liberia. When you in your car, your left hand can go on the window. Your right hand on the steering. Have any one of you seen the picture? There is a big hole from here straight across. Yeah. Straight across. Which suggests to me that it was not just an accident. I do not believe it was an accident. And I'm speaking from my heart. That thing when they say that cutlass, I don't even believe it's a cutlass. And I have the right to believe what I believe. I have that right. They said, oh, they were coming from the boulevard. He lost control in broad daylight. All the auditors died within weeks of each other. When all the major audits were supposed to come out, you think people dumb? You think people stupid? So don't listen. Let's play the video of what I said. I told Kev on the show And when I told you that day, you will know how the auditors die, I meant it. It was a conversation we had in the back. So let me show you. You play it and hear it. Tommy people that run around say, Eugene Facom say he know how the auditors die. You come and hear what Eugene Facom said.